President Herzog, before. How are you, my friend?
What's going on?
We pushed them very hard to double their campaign.
But they say it's the
They followed up.
They followed up, but I'm having another. They're supposed to come to work. I see there should be a delegation.
Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, then we're
They should come. That's all. They need to sit down.
say come. Okay.
לאן אני הולך?
לאורסולה, לחדר פגישות נוסף.
עם אורסולה?
לא, אורסולה, לחדר פגישות.
Okay. Well, I'm very glad he was here because I think it is good that we also heard Israeli perspective on one of the most contested conflicts these days. I think that he reminded us of the extreme trauma that is felt by the Israeli community, which I think the rest of us has to understand, that the focus in Israel now is on one thing, it's on security after the Hamas terrorist attacks on 7th of October, and he expressed that very clearly. I also noticed that he did recognize that security in the long run, after this war, which has to come to an end at some point, lies in a settlement with the Palestinians. Norway has been supporting the Palestinians and Israel for more than 30 years in thinking of how they can actually get to a real two-state solution. Because a Palestinian authority-run Palestine that is both covering Gaza and the West Bank is the antidote to Hamas. It's not to empower Hamas, it's the opposite. And I think if Israel really wants to live in peace in the long run and security, you need to now use this opportunity to go back to the two-state solution track. Many of the Arab states that were on their way to normalization with Israel has said that they are willing to offer a normalization given that we restart the peace process and take serious steps towards a two-state solution. That's also the view of the US, of the European Union and of Norway, and we work closely together because there is not much happening on this front among the parties these days. But many friends, both on the Israeli side and on the Palestinian side, welcome that somebody thinks about this, because we need someone on the planet to think about the day after and to start thinking of how we can get out of this endless circle of violence. I remain convinced that a genuine process to a two-state solution, but also towards a Palestine that recognizes Israel's right to live in peace, but it also allowed to prosper and develop and create a better life for the Palestinians, is the only possible solution. It might seem far away right now, but it could also be closer than we think, because a lot of people who used to pay lip service to this are now actually more worried than in the long run that absent such a development we will have a continued escalation of violence.
The main one, right? Near the